Welcome to the U.S. Military Summary Channel. Nearly 20 years after their first appearance in the skies, fifth-generation fighter jets remain the most advanced, and few of them have been put into service. Only 4 models from 3 countries exist, including the U.S. F-22 and F-35, China's J-20, and Russia's Su-57. However, many countries are determined to possess their own next-generation fighter jets. At least 9 countries are currently developing 6th-generation jets, both independently and in cooperation with other countries. Although there is not much information available about these programs, the scale of the work being done indicates that many countries expect 6th-generation fighters to be an essential part of their air forces for decades to come. Join U.S. Military Summary as we explore the extraordinary capabilities and power of 6th-generation fighters. Distinguishing 5th-generation and 6th-generation aircraft. Distinguishing between a 5th-generation and 6th-generation fighter jet is still a topic of debate, as there are no clear criteria for what constitutes each generation. Generally, 5th-generation aircraft emphasize stealth and low observability, while the characteristics of 6th-generation aircraft are not yet well defined, as there are no official 6th-generation aircraft in service yet. The recently announced B-21 bomber by the United States is being touted as the world's first 6th-generation aircraft, but there is very little information available on its capabilities and features. Most experts agree that 6th-generation aircraft will have some new or advanced features, including modular design that allow for easy upgrades, operation within a comprehensive network, coordination with unmanned systems, and of course, stealth capabilities. Combat capabilities of 6th-generation aircraft. On November 5, 2010, the U.S. Department of Defense's Air Traffic Control System Command Center announced a reference book on the research and development of 6th-generation fighter aircraft. The first superior feature, in terms of defense, is that in the future battlefield between supersonic vehicles capable of global combat, 6th-generation fighter jets must also have supersonic flight capabilities. When supersonic escort aircraft encounter supersonic interceptor aircraft, a new one-way air battle erupts. The second superior feature is aerial combat. To achieve supersonic flight, the best possible air resistance must be avoided. The flight altitude of current supersonic aircraft is at least 20,000 meters, and if the journey is over 10,000 kilometers, the flight altitude will have to be over 30,000 meters, near the orbit. Meanwhile, the flight altitude of 4th and 5th generation fighter jets is currently only above 10,000 meters. Thus, a contest for control of this airspace will arise. The third superior feature is the ultra-high pressure supersonic combustion engine. Traditional jet engines have to suck in a large amount of air, but at an altitude of over 20,000 meters with extremely thin air, the power of conventional aircraft engines becomes very low, and only ultra-high pressure supersonic combustion engines can provide the power that supersonic aircraft require in harsh conditions at near-orbit altitude. The fourth superior feature is all-band stealth. Stealth aircraft like the F-22 can only achieve stealth against specific multiband waves. The main reason for multiband anti-stealth is to grasp the weakness of stealth aircraft and use special frequency emissions to achieve anti-stealth objectives. The U.S. Air Force requires 6th-generation aircraft to have all-band stealth capabilities, meaning that they can fly stealthily in all possible electromagnetic wavebands, including the visible light spectrum. The fifth superior feature is the use of directed energy weapons. Directed energy weapons have dual significance for 6th-generation aircraft. First, they help 6th-generation aircraft resist missiles, including other supersonic aircraft beyond ballistic missiles. Second, due to the high speed and high altitude combat area of 6th-generation aircraft, directed energy weapons. Some of the 6th-generation aircraft development programs today. FX or NGAD fighter. In March 2018, the U.S. Air Force's laboratory announced the Next Generation Aircraft FX equipped with laser weapons, also known as the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) aircraft. The FX is expected to have longer range, larger payload, and the ability to carry hypersonic weapons. Under the NGAD program, the USAF intends to exploit advanced capabilities of new generation aircraft, such as an unmanned fighter aircraft control system, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and network connection platforms. With the aim of enhancing its air superiority, the FX fighter program provides significantly enhanced stealth capabilities and close coordination with UAVs. The new generation fighter jets are expected to join the USAF by 2030. MiG-41. Russia's new 6th generation aircraft, MiG-41, also known as PAK-DP, is a future interceptor that can operate at extremely high altitudes with a supersonic speed exceeding Mach 4. Developed by Mikoyan Corporation, the MiG-41 will be equipped with anti-aircraft missiles against super-fast targets from the enemy. Russian engineers are researching and upgrading the 6th generation MiG fighter into a future unmanned variant. In addition to new long-range anti-aircraft missiles, the MiG-41 also includes advanced target research and detection equipment and uses stealth technology. The Russian Air Force plans to operate the MiG-41 by 2030. Future Combat Air System, FCAS. As a joint program between Germany, France, and Spain, the Future Combat Air System, FCAS, will provide next-generation fighter aircraft, operating in coordination with attacking and surveillance UAVs. All manned and unmanned elements will be connected to each other by cloud technology, supported by artificial intelligence. Manufacturers improve the survivability of new aircraft with active stealth capabilities, improve situational awareness through advanced avionics and sensors. The fighter aircraft has more agility, speed, and higher range thanks to powerful engines and modern flight control systems. In particular, the FCAS is equipped with new sensor systems to enhance firepower, laser weapons, and energy orientation, as well as flexible electronic warfare capabilities. In February 2019, France and Germany awarded research contracts for the FCAS program to Dassault Aviation and Airbus. According to the plan, the military will advance the program in a phased manner until 2040. It can be said that in the current periods, besides the US and Russia, which have launched plans to research 6th generation aircraft, other countries are still in the conceptual discussion phase and are following behind. However, Russia's ability to develop next-generation aircraft may be narrowed. The Su-57 5th-generation aircraft project is facing difficulties, and sanctions against Russia following its military campaign in Ukraine could hinder Moscow's aerospace industry in the coming years. Regardless of issues such as hypersonic speed or full-spectrum stealth, the initial direction of 6th-generation aircraft development is proposed by the US, which is very similar to the situation when the 4S standard was introduced, and the US led the trend of developing 5th-generation aircraft. The purpose of the US is to drastically expand the gap in air dominance over competing opponents through 6th-generation aircraft. Europe seems to have similar intentions after conceding in the 5th-generation aircraft race. Other military powers are also considering the potential technical field ahead. Even though they are still following behind, they must also keep a close watch as much as possible. Thank you for joining me today and asking such great questions. I hope I was able to provide helpful and informative answers. If you enjoyed this session, please like and subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. And don't hesitate to reach out if you have any further questions or concerns. Until next time, take care and have a great day.